What is going on, guys? Welcome to another FIFA 19 career mode news video here today. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications as well, so you don't miss any FIFA 19 videos when there's some news that I will be uploading for you guys. So make sure you leave a big thumbs up on this video. Let's see if we can smash 300 likes for this one. This one's going to be another concept design, nothing that is confirmed as of yet, but something that is confirmed, as you can see from this interview here, from a specific question, that there will be cutscenes. As you can see, the section that says the whole UI takeover, the cinematic scenes within the UI showing the Europa League draw. Obviously, not just, it says, obviously they have Champions League as well. So we have, like, everyone has this idea. What else? What else are they going to be showcasing within FIFA 19 career mode? You think if they're going to be adding these cinematic scenes that will be taken really from the journey, not the same ones, but the same style, because they already have that in the game. It's not something they really need to create as such. It's more so just tweaking it so it suits career mode and everything like that, not Alex Hunter, you know what I mean? So this is something that could be implemented. This is something that's really coming from Football Manager. They're really the same options, the person who made this, but you can add a lot of depth into how it could affect your players' happiness, though I don't think that can really be impacted as much in career mode in FIFA, well, because you're controlling the players. You're controlling the players yourself, so that really, the morale of the player doesn't really come into the equation, at least when you're playing, but maybe his general happiness as an overall thing. If people say that, oh, yeah, like what I just mentioned as well, it doesn't really impact how you play because you're controlling. It doesn't impact how the player plays. You're controlling the player. But exactly that, like, it could impact your player's overall happiness, whether if there's some transfer interest from other teams. I'm just going off my head here. If there's transfer interest from other teams showing interest in the player, and that player could become maybe a bit unsure about his future at the club. So yeah, definitely could incorporate in that way. And also, if we take a look at the touchline team talks in Football Manager, if FIFA added this, and it wouldn't be completely unrealistic that they could, with the new tactic system they're incorporating into FIFA 19 as one of the new features, one of the new gameplay features this year. This is something where they could extend on that, where they have those custom settings. When you go more attacking or more defensive, it will change your formation. So they could add touchline team talks within that. As you can see, you can say your options assertively, calm. Obviously, they wouldn't copy that directly from Football Manager word for word, and you can tell players to concentrate, keep calm if they have a yellow card and you don't want them to get a red. But again, that can be something that's on your side of the court because you're controlling the player. But obviously, this can be adapted for FIFA. And like I mentioned, this is not really just a random idea from Football Manager. They could add, like, I'm a big Football Manager player myself. I do a lot of Football Manager content on this channel as well. But yeah, that's something that could be realistic with the moves that EA are making for the current FIFA franchise. They're adding that more dynamic tactical side of how you play the game, which is going to affect career mode definitely, but it's not just a career mode feature, it's a general gameplay feature. So it tells you, yeah, that's something in their mind. They want to get more of that manager's feel within it, and the touchline team talks would fit exactly with that. And next, here's something that I haven't mentioned yet in these career mode features video. I thought I should add one in this video specifically, something that is 100% confirmed, and that is the Chinese League is going to be in FIFA again. Not something solely for career mode, but I wonder, I hope to make it realistic. These Chinese clubs, it may be annoying, it may result in some of your best players leaving, but for the Chinese clubs to make realistic big offers, then you see all these players going to the Chinese club just for that realistic feel. Maybe a good player in your team, but he's getting a bit older and maybe only declining ever so slightly at the moment, and that would make it really, really realistic to see that. And it wouldn't be as random. Like if you just get a random offer from, whatever team, just say in Italy, in Spain, in England, really depending what league you're managing in, where your team is, just so it doesn't have that random feel. You might think, you just add a Chinese team, but that's something that does happen in real life, and at least it'll give you that feel within the game, as you've seen those moves in real life. So I wonder if EA will add it, they'll code the game in that way, where Chinese clubs, but I don't want it to be too overpowered. I want to poach all the best players, then all the best players are over in China and not in like the top European leagues. So that would be pretty crazy if it was implemented in that way. But yeah, or it may not just have anything at all. They may be just random players. They'll buy like normal lower rated clubs. There'll be, maybe their team will be 3 to 4 stars over the league, maybe 3.5. 4, maybe not 4.5. Yeah, maybe if they end up buying so many good players, but yeah, maybe it'll just be like that. We don't really know at this point, just speculating, but I did want to add my thoughts. And if you guys, for whatever reason, you haven't seen this yet, as it was just announced a few days ago, essentially, that the Chinese league, it will be, and just on that fact as well, hopefully they'll be realistic in terms of how much money they have. Obviously, not every team will have the same amount. There might be, obviously, some richer clubs, and it would actually make for a really, really fun career mode to play for you guys, and to watch a series for you guys on YouTube. Most definitely, I can imagine myself playing that. And hey, if you're one of my subscribers, one of my older subscribers, do you think you'd like that kind of series? Would it be really interesting to watch, being a team like that? And you can't really go for unrealistic signings because, with China, each year they really surprise you with the signings they make, and it would make for a very, very fun career mode to play. So back to the main part of this video now, the manager team talk cutscene. Again, obviously, inspiration from the journey in terms of how these cutscenes are going to be in FIFA 19. And the interview where it was announced, that is a real interview. If anyone didn't see that and you're just wondering, I will leave the link in the description and see the options from here. Obviously, someone just created those. It says, I expect nothing but a win from this match. That's where you're really putting the expectations on your players, and it's must. And sometimes they can feel a bit of pressure. At least I'm coming from the reactions players get in Football Manager. Again, really depends how they'll incorporate that in FIFA, but that really puts just a message on your players, and I feel that's what this manager is saying right now. And if you take a look at Firmino, he's completely like zoned out or something like that. I'm not sure if he's actually listening, so that could be something. And not to be predictable with your team talks as well. Once again, just got to go off my experience in Football Manager where this feature is coming from. Because literally they say the exact same thing. And go have some fun today. That's when maybe to take the pressure off. Maybe if you're a lower team, there's not expectations for you to win, and that definitely takes the pressure off the player's mind for sure. Once more, we'll see how that's going to be incorporated into FIFA 19, as how people will respond to this is saying, oh, you're in control of the players. It's not really going to affect their morale. Like how morale is incorporated into FIFA career mode, it doesn't. And if it was, you wouldn't want your players to become worse just because their morale isn't good as well. Like I said, back towards the start of the video, this is something where it could really affect the player's mindset outside of matches, which it sounds weird, but you got to think how the morale is going to be affected in FIFA 19, unless in career mode, unless you really think it will affect how your players play. But really, that won't be the case. And then the other one, come on lad, show me what you can do. That is really similar, but that's something that can really get your players up for the game, more motivated. Go and have some fun today is not really such a motivating talk. It's more a talk that will maybe not be them, they'll not be as nervous, your players. And then show me what you can do is that really trying to be an inspirational manager. That's more that, especially with I expect nothing but a win from this match. If you don't want to be as direct, if you don't want to be so hard on your players and in terms of the pressure on them, if you don't think they'll do that, like if it's a tough game for you, you might just want to say, yeah, maybe if it's not a game you're expecting to win as well, you might want to say that if you don't want to be just as calm as telling them to go and have some fun. But obviously there can be more options, and this is just a concept of that. But if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you do leave a thumbs up, and of course if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell under the video next to my channel, so you will be getting notified and not missing those videos, because yeah, so much of my videos now is going to be FIFA 19 information. It seems like there's some little new features and maybe just teasers coming out every day, so yeah, watch out for those, and I'll catch you guys next time.